Hey guys, it's Christy with I'm back with Scented Lotus Tarot. So, I don't know, now it looks like I got these crazy eyebrows going on with the shadow from my glasses. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep the glasses off, but I can barely see, so I don't know. I'm gonna be squinting a lot. Anyway, so I didn't even get to throw any cards down in the last video, so I definitely wanted to come back at you and just see what comes out for the collective reading, see where we're at. I don't know, I'm feeling a little lovey tonight. Let's do a love reading. Energies are fluid. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. You could be, I could say I'm speaking about you. I may be speaking about the person who's coming after you. That's where tarot gets a little tricky, right? So just keep that in mind whenever you're listening to tarot, hearing tarot, is that just because it's about your sign could be like the energies could be flip-flopped, right? Last night we had a lot of twin flame energy come out. I don't know what'll come out. Ooh, something's coming out. The moon reverse talks about secrets coming out. Things hidden, but coming to light, right? So things that were hidden coming to light. Now I'm going to be a little nosy because now I got to know what's being hidden and what's coming to light, right? What's coming to light for you? Could be dealing with a Pisces or somebody who has Pisces in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Rising? I don't know. Manifesting swift energy in some way. So possibly a secret is coming out about something that was done or manifested that was a little impulsive in some way. Clarify that Magician card. Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. Clarify the Magician. That impulsivity. The Knight of Swords talks about a swift energy, an action taker, somebody who's a warrior, somebody who goes after what it is that they want. A lot of people say it's impulsive energy. I kind of say it's like knowing what you want and going after it in some way, or somebody coming towards you in that manner. It's a sometimes it seems out of nowhere, like literally out of thin air, right? But it's something that whoever this energy is being embodied by has done a lot of thinking, a lot of time, a lot of energy into whatever it is that they want. And it's like something has created a feeling within that person to rush towards whatever it is that they desire at this time. And if you look at the picture, which is kind of fun, warning, sexual energy. It's a little like grabbing something you want, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, coming in fast, coming in hot, you know, and no more. See, here I go with the squinting. Shit. Look out for the eyebrows of doom, right? Don't I look like a mean character right now? Wait. Okay, yeah. No longer scared, right? No longer scared of the outcome. It's like, it seems impulsive to people around you, but it's just momentum on fire, is the best way to put it. Even though that's air energy, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, it's fiery in nature because it's so fast, right? Like, well, it's fast like air, like swift. It's a little angry, a little, it's not like anger, it's like swift action taking, like coming in and being like, you're mine, just saying, like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. grabbing someone by the hair, you're mine, yeah, that type of energy. So could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in the matter, but no longer scared to take that kind of action. It's like maybe in the past you were overthinking, or the person that's coming towards you was overthinking. And that's why I say it looks impulsive in nature, but it's not. It's been overthought. It's been calculated. It's been strategized. It's been what if'd to death. It's been what nexted till next friggin' year. And it's not impulsive, but it's very swift, so it looks impulsive to those around you in some way. What is this Knight of Swords? What is this energy that's coming towards my collective? No longer accepting. Spirit said accepting. No longer accepting that you're out in the cold in any way, shape, or form. No longer feeling that sense of loss. No longer feeling not enough to do, be, say, give, whatever it is that this person wants to give, say, do, or be, and it's like it's been strategized, been thought over, been ruminated, within the brain, so much so that it's like they're like, I ain't feeling left out in the cold. Whatever this is, it's mine. And I'm going after it. So that's pretty hot energy, I gotta be very, very honest. Show me the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. No more wounded warrior talk to yourself. We can talk ourselves out of so much stuff. It's almost insanity. Like, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe I don't have enough money. I don't have this. I'm not ready. I'm not the best version of myself, and people are human. You know what I'm saying? And like, we put so much pressure on ourselves. That's the crazy part. And so at this time, you or this person that you're dealing with is like, listen, I'm good enough. I am who I am. I have enough. I give enough. I am capable of giving enough. And maybe this person that you're dealing with isn't into all that fancy flash, or the need for perfection. It's like this person, whoever it is that you're dealing with or that's coming towards you, knows their worth in some way, and they are enough, to give or to receive whatever it is that they're wanting at this time. They're ready, and they're not going to allow themselves to talk themselves out of it any further. Or maybe this is how you're feeling at this time. Clarify that 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, like there may have been some heartbreak in the past in some way for you or your person that you're dealing with. And it's like that created a lot of stuck momentum, like stuck energy, stagnant energy that couldn't move forward because it was like they were replaying 10 of Swords that they have or you have experienced in the past. And we can stay in that area of our lives for years if we allow it, and if we keep thinking those kind of thoughts and retelling our past story of like shit, you know, literal shit. It's like if we continue to keep reliving the shit over and over again in our mind and feeling that sense of not enoughness, feeling that sense of lack, feeling that sense of inability to fix it. I mean, I don't know if this is somebody you've dealt with in your past, or this person is somebody from your past. I'm not sure yet. I haven't gotten any cards yet to tell me for sure. But I can tell you that this person has been thinking about you, or you have been thinking about this person for a while, you know? And it's like you're seeing clearly. It's almost as if like some curse or spell, you know, over your brain of clarity is broke in some way, you know? And so, and you have to understand, and we've talked about this many, many times in the past, that spell work can come in a lot of different forms. It's not just sitting in your kitchen making potions, right? Spell work comes in the form of words. So if you or your person were surrounded by a lot of people talking shit about your connection, you know, why it's not right, why it would never work, why it never should be, or people telling lies, or people starting gossip and rumors and whatever, you know, that's all spell work at the end of the day. And you get enough momentum of negativity in that direction, and guess what it does? It moves momentum in that direction negatively. So it feels like at this time that whatever this negative momentum in the wrong direction was for your connection in some way, it's like it's shifting, you know? It's transmuting, it's transforming. It's taking the initiative in what seems like a very impulsive manner to flip the script. And we talked about this energy yesterday. It was in the cards yesterday that the script is flipped, you know? And it's like, it's about time, because I feel like whatever this connection is, you both have been through a lot in your life, you know? And it's like, you've been through a lot, and you clarify the Ten of Swords. Let's see just what you've been through. Clarify. Ten of Swords, Two of Swords. There's been a lot of times in your connection with this person that you've felt at a crossroads. You felt like there were certain things you didn't know the full spiel about, like things that you weren't clear about, things that you questioned, things that you weren't certain of, and you've gained some sort of clarity in the matter. I mean, the moon reverse talks about clarity. It's no more confusion. It's no more delusion. It's no more illusions, because the moon can also be illusions. You know, somebody could have in the past created illusions around your connection with someone. Like, this could be gossip, this could be lies, downright lies, you know, about you or your person. And you know, you heard these lies and you were just like, wow, you know, like maybe I need to take a step back, maybe this person isn't for me, maybe, you know, whatever it is. But it's like all of those that confusion, illusion, delusion, gone. It's like you see clearly, you or your person in some way, you see clearly. Nobody can tell you how to feel about another person, you, first of all. Second of all, you have to make confirmed decisions about your life for yourself. You can't allow other people to influence that negatively, or surround yourself with people who negatively influence your thought pattern in a manner that doesn't serve you. Because at the end of the day, You know, these people who have opinions or gossip or lies or slander or whatever it is in this situation for you, but I feel like it was a lot of shit, because Ten of Swords is a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. So whatever it was meant to take you out, you know, of the equation of ever thinking about this connection ever again. It was meant to destroy the connection. It was meant to destroy your perception of another person, or theirs of yours, or both. But whatever it was, it's becoming clear that it was untrue, and that it was unfounded, and that the connection with you and this person is strong and is what you want. So you're going after it, which is amazing energy. Love that energy. Yeah, this is like wish fulfillment for you in some way. Like, and you may have in the past in some way overindulged, you know, in the negative thought pattern of it. So overindulging can mean like literally you even created some scenarios in your head that weren't even true, because it was just like you had all this negativity surrounding you. But it's like at this time, the only thing that you see is love, you know, and joy and happiness and curiosity for the future and fun and good. You know, like we can't predict what's gonna happen tomorrow or an hour from now or a minute from now, you know? And I mean, I don't know if we can even like recognize literally how precious life is ever. How dare us, and I mean this in a very like real manner, how dare us for a minute decide to be unhappy? How dare us decide to listen to negativity? How dare us take the time to question our own happiness and what it is that we want for ourselves concerning anybody else around us? You know what I mean? And I mean that energy is just so heavy. This so heavy of do what makes you happy. I don't care what it is. I mean, free will, when you talk about free will, okay, because I don't think a lot of people realize just how precious free will is, and that we don't always have it. Even when we think we do, we don't in some way. And it's like, and the only way we don't have free will is if someone is imposing anything towards us that makes us feel stuck in some way. So, or we can actually do that to ourselves and not allow ourselves the free will to make our own decisions, right? Because we're listening to either people surrounding us, we're listening to our own negative inner voice that has been, and by the way, it's created, you know, it doesn't come out of nowhere. It's not like we were born with a negative inner voice. No, it's influences over time and space and energy. And you know, who is that inner voice for you? And it could be you hearing or thinking or seeing things around you that either got negative, how do I say that, like negative attention, or you knew what was right and wrong, or you were told what was right and wrong, or you felt in some way, in some manner, by something somebody said or did, that something was right or wrong. Like whatever it is, you have to start to like weed out that inner voice of old paradigms, right? Old stories, old belief systems, old patterns of behavior. You know, you have to like cleanse your inner dialogue, right? And if it's guiding you in a direction that doesn't make you happy, you have to pinpoint why. You have to become aware of where that inner dialogue is coming from. Is it something that is expected of you? Is it something that's expected from you from others? Is it something that somebody told you 10 years ago and now it's like, I don't know, Bible level truth in your brain? Like, I don't know what it is for you. And this could be your person dealing with this as well, but it's like you have to start to weed out the negative dialogue and switch it up, switch that energy up to what makes you feel good instead of thinking about why things won't work out for you. Start to think about why they will, and why you deserve to be happy, and why you get to make your own decisions in life without the influence of anyone. And yeah, you're going to upset some people in that process, but at the end of the day, if you don't begin to start doing the things that you want to do for your life, whatever that is, whether that's in relationships or business or career or goals or aspirations or what, hobbies, I don't give a shit. Like, whatever it is, your free time, your spare time, like your downtime, whatever it is, like if you're not doing the things that you want to do, the only thing that you're going to do is end up hating a whole lot of people in that process. You're going to hold a lot of resentments against them. You're going to hold a lot of anger towards all the things that you gave up in order to make everybody else happy around you, except you. So life is too precious for that nonsense. And I mean that. And I mean, I'm young as shit. I mean, I'm old as shit, in comparison to some people. But I feel young inside, and I feel like I got a lot of time left. But I know that I've spent a whole lot of time of my life, which only just like a little bit sort of angers me, that I spent a lot of my life doing exactly what everybody else ever wanted me to do. And not always considering myself in that process. And so I can tell you that with time and over time, all that breeds is anger and resentment and hurt and disappointment and regret. Oh God, regret, like, what if I'd have done this instead? What if I would have done that? What if I didn't do this? What if I said the things I wanted to say? What if I did the things I wanted to do, And then one day, something happens and you wake up and you say, like, okay, I'm 43. My example, I'm 43 years old and like, I really haven't even made one decision for myself. So I think I'm going to start from today and go ahead and make all the decisions for myself. And not care what the consequences of that are. And it's like, when you want to talk, I just heard a puppy running at me, which means that there's raccoons out. So this may be cut short, but we're gonna see. But anyways, it's like, whatever is happening inside you now, this what looks impulsive energy to those around you you've kind of been their puppet. It may look impulsive to them, but it's like, it's probably the best damn decision you've ever made to do what the hell you want to do for a change. Because you're the only one who has to live inside your soul and heart for the rest of your life. And in your head, of thinking like, what if, and what if I'd actually done something I wanted to do? And what if I don't know what the answer is for long term, but like for today, I'm gonna be fucking happy and I'm gonna do what I want to do. And because tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be here. And so I'm gonna spend today happy regardless. And tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and do the same thing. And the next day, the same thing. I'm gonna find my happy. I'm gonna find my joy. I'm gonna do what, serves me, what pushes me forward, what lights me up to get up out of bed every damn day, you know? And it's a very refreshing energy, I gotta be honest. Clarify the Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, this is like an epiphany, like tower, where your brain just like blows up in your mind. Like, how did I not ever think of this before? That I have a choice in the matter, that I get to decide my story, I get to decide my life unfolding, I get to decide who I'm with, who I love, why I love that person. Nobody can tell me anything different, but I'm committing to my happiness at this time, my celebration of life, my living, my being, my doing, my having fun, my new story. It's like you 2.0, you know? And this person is all like in, you know? It's like celebration. This could be even like, I mean, I don't know, weddings and shit. Like, that's Three of Cups talks about celebrations in some way. So it could just be a reconciliation with this person that you have gone over in your brain with. Could be a celebration, getting together, having fun, reuniting. But it also talks about weddings and engagements and parties. So, but yeah, it's like no longer stuck in your head. That's over. You know, it's in the reverse, which means that it's like at some point you were overwhelmingly in your head about it, but it's like things are clearing. The illusions, the delusions, the things you were afraid of, those are starting to fade away, and everything's becoming clear to you. That at the end of the day, the biggest what if that you don't want to, like, what if, is what if you regret it. You know what I mean? And it's like, what if you regret never trying? What if you regret never jumping, leaping, taking and putting in the effort and trying, you know? Like, we can't predict the outcomes, right? We can't predict the future, tomorrow, the next day, 10 years from now. But we certainly can be intentional today, now, here, what we have right now, you know, and trying anyways, you know. So I think that's beautiful energy. You or this person, you're coming in hot, like no more stuck in your head, looking for a big old cup of love, you know. And that's the truth, you know. You're no longer wanting to like sit back and admire or adore or the King of Cups is this energy of like secretive, like maybe you're holding back a secret of love in some way for someone, and it's like you don't want to do that anymore. You want to be open about it with your person, or they with you, you know. And it's like, because this is a soul connection, you know, a soulmate connection, and it's like the two of you are happy together, like, and it's looking at it from a different perspective, you know. Instead of looking at it from what all could go wrong, it's like what all could go right, like, you know. It's just looking at it from a different perspective and letting all that like smoke and mirrors of negativity just like wash away, you know, and illuminate the truth of the matter is that you two are like in love with each other, you know. Two of Cups is mutual love. It's reciprocated. It's your person, you know. On a soul level, it's your person. And you want to fight for it, you know. Like maybe in the past you didn't fight for it. You like surrendered to just allowing, or even your person surrendered to just allowing interference, allowing negativity, allowing gossip, allowing negative thought patterns to cloud judgment or take advice from the wrong people, you know, people who wanted to interfere, people who wanted to take it over, you know what I mean? it's hard to trust, you know, a lot of people. This is why, like, I feel like relationships should be super private, you know, because even when you think that you're confiding in trustworthy people, a lot of times they're the ones digging holes in your connection, you know, in some way, by either being not truthful, hiding things, lying, you know, cheating, stealing, whatever, you know, like whatever it is. It's like sometimes those are the people poking the hole in your boat, you know. So if you, it's not always the best idea to share how you're feeling about another person with anybody, you know, until you know, until you have shared that with your person, you know, because if this is King of Cups, it's like you're sitting back and admiring someone. You haven't even, or they haven't even spoken their feelings. You guys have not even spoken your feelings for each other. And so it's like, so the person that you should be speaking those feelings to are only your person, you know what I mean? And it's like, because a lot of times those opinions that you get from others in the process of telling someone else how you feel about another person, you know, it's like that's where that negative self-talk comes in, and then the illusions and the delusions and the confusion starts. So take it from the horse's mouth only, you know. So like, if you feel this way about somebody, make sure that you're telling them. Or if they feel that way about you, you know, or whatever, vice versa, you know, you guys need to have a discussion, is the bottom line, and fight for it, you know, because maybe in the past you guys didn't, and you're regretting that at this point in time, that you didn't fight for it, or you didn't say the things you wanted to say, or you didn't, maybe you ran in the other direction because you were afraid, or scared of losing this person in some way, or scared of hearing truths you didn't want to hear, you know. And it's like, because you believe in free will, you know, this reminds me so much so of the Book of Ruth. I gotta be honest. It's like, oh, what a great story in the Bible. But it's like, you know, it's this great love story of two people, you know, and one person is like, you know, I have to give this person free will, you know, like I can't, I gotta let them decide for themselves, you know, go through whatever they have to go through in order to decide for themselves. And it's like, but there's a part of you that, like, say maybe you were Boaz in this situation and you're like, hey, listen, you know, you decide, like, you know, I'm older than you and you're young and beautiful and like you could have anybody. And so go decide like who you want in this world. And so like if you were the Boaz on the end of this, it's like that selflessness of saying, no, take your time, do your thing, figure it out. If you want me, I'll be here, you know? And it's like, a part of you wishes you would have been like, no, you're mine, you know? You'd have been impulsive and fought for it and said, no, like, I'm not giving you any more time to decide. You know, like, you want me or you don't, and boom, you know? And it's like, but that part of you, that inner soul and love space within you knows that it's not true love unless you're giving somebody free will to decide,